Okay, let's dive into one of the coolest, most powerful concepts in AI right now, building agents that don't just give you an answer, but actually think, review, and perfect their own work before you ever see it.
Story, once upon a time, AI didn't get it right the first time, so it learned to reflect. Level up, study buddy, let's build. Most people think an AI just spits out a response and calls it a day. But the really smart ones, the most reliable AI agents, they actually fact-check themselves. It's an absolute game changer.
So why is this so critical? Well, because an AI's first attempt is exactly that, a first draft. And in a high-stakes world, just relying on a first draft, you're basically playing with fire.
This is what the pros call a zero-shot workflow. It's simple. The AI gets your prompt, makes one single guess, and that's what you get. No checks, no balances, no quality control. It's pretty much the same as typing a super important email and hitting send without ever proofreading it. Risky, right? And that's where the real danger pops up. Think about it. One tiny hallucination in a financial report, or one little bug in a piece of code, that can lead to an absolute disaster. When the AI is just guessing and moving on, the quality is never, ever guaranteed.
This lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got that zero-shot output. It's a risky guess, totally prone to making stuff up. But on the right, the reflective output gives us a verified, fact-checked result that's built for accuracy. This is the huge shift from just gambling on an answer to actually engineering a solution. So how do we get there? The secret sauce is this really elegant design pattern called the self-correction loop. Some people call it the reflection loop. It's like a three-step dance that teaches the AI how to get reliable all by itself. So here's how this dance works. First up, step 1, generate. The agent creates its first draft. Then comes the magic part. Step 2, critique. Another AI persona, acting like a tough teacher, reviews that draft, hunting for errors, inconsistencies, you name it. And finally, step 3, improve. The original agent takes all that feedback and refines its work. It just keeps running through that cycle until the output is solid.
And hey, this isn't just some theory on a whiteboard. Developers are using amazing frameworks like LangGraph right now to build these self-improving loops into their agents. This is exactly how you build a system that can catch its own hallucinations before they ever get to you.
The main thing to remember here is that this whole process transforms AI from a tool that makes a lucky guess into one that can actually guarantee quality. Let's take a look at what that impact really looks like. This chart says it all, doesn't it? After just one cycle, the error rate is still pretty high. But look what happens when you let it reflect on its work a few more times. 3, 5, or even more cycles. The error rate just plummets. It's really simple. More reflection means way more accuracy.
And that's really the end game. We're not just fixing mistakes one by one, we're building self-optimizing systems. The goal is to create a totally stable and reliable digital worker that can guarantee its own accuracy without a human having to look over its shoulder all the time.
All right, you've been following along like a champ, so let's do a quick knowledge check to make sure this concept is locked in. It's time to test your agentic IQ.
Ready? Here's the question. In an agentic workflow, which one of those steps is all about identifying the errors? I'll give you a second to think about it.
And the answer is critique. Yep, that's the teacher step. It's where the agent's work gets put under the microscope to find any and all flaws before it can be improved. If you got that one right, you're definitely on your way to becoming a pro.
So let's just quickly lock in the big takeaways. First, never ever trust a zero-shot output for anything important. It's a risky first draft, period. Second, the reflection loop. Generate, critique, improve. That's the core engine that lets an AI fix itself. And finally, remember that this whole iterative process is the absolute key to building the next generation of truly reliable and accurate AI. So don't settle for flawed AI outputs. Build systems that fix themselves. Hey, if you found this useful, do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe to Study Buddy with Notebook LM. It's your daily guide to the future of AI. Stay agentic.